Good morning. And it's the train. Mostly on time. Let's get to it. Oof. It's a chilly morning, I'll tell you that much. It's 30 degrees Fahrenheit on December the 20th. It is... Oof. It is December 20th, Wednesday. Hump day. I'll take off a layer so I don't overheat. Oh, here we go. It's Wednesday, it's New Comic Book Day. It's hump day, so you can hump this day or have this day hump you. That's your choice. At least give it consent. No means no. Silence is violence. Words are violence. Remember, listen to your betters. How you doing today? It's time for the gratitude list. First thing in the morning. It's 5:04 a.m. on the last day of fall. That's the system map. That's a station behind us that we're pulling into. Yeah, it's the last day of fall. Tomorrow is the first day of winter. And also it's the shortest day of the year when it comes to daylight. So it's the longest night. It's true. Yeah. And here's a good one for you. If you don't like people speaking in non-English, then don't take the fucking tea. Seriously. I mean that. I speak Spanish. I speak French. So I speak to people, especially with Haitian people who speak Creole. I love speaking French with them. It's nice. It's the only opportunity I get to speak French. But I am grateful. And I start off my mornings with a gratitude list. I started off with the Foundation 8. It's not to repeat myself for content's sake, although it appears that way to some people. I don't know. I'm making that up. But it's a model. So hopefully if you need this, you can adopt this, and hopefully you'll be like, holy this is really helpful. It was to me. It's been the most successful tool in my toolbox of coping mechanisms in this life full of the chronic mopies, the chronic lonelies, and the chronic angries.
Approaching Gilman Square. Change here for bus connection.
And I am grateful for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, and a solid breakfast. And from there, I elaborate. And
Gilman Square.
I am really grateful for my hobby. It's supposed to take my mind off my mind. And it's supposed to make me forget my troubles just for a few moments in our busy days, you know. And lately, it's just the encroachment of the academic postmodernism and activism mentalities that, like, if they can't use it as a platform to disseminate their message, then they'll ruin it. Why? Oh, because cui bono. They got to get something out of this. It's not healthy for society and culture to have superhero comic books that don't contain proper messaging. It's just awful. But I am nonetheless grateful for my hobby. I mean, it gives me something to look forward to once a week. Wednesdays, going to the local comic book shop, talking to the staff, talking to other comic book collectors. Like, hey, what do you got? Ooh, you're reading that? Are you liking that? You know, real social interactions. This outrage culture that is prevalent out here in Twitter land, and I don't even touch Instagram or Facebook. That's not my, it's no thanks. Twitter and YouTube are enough for me. But it does not
This
exist
is East Central.
in the
Destination
local
of
comic book
train,
shop itself. The
838
LCS, the local comic book shop. It's like, it's an imaginary argument for an imaginary place. Social media. Because in the local comic book shop itself, people behave themselves. People are mindful of, like, their
Next
impact
stop,
on other
please
people.
share.
I've never seen any of this atrocious behavior or attitudes inside the local comic book shop. No. And I'm grateful for that. I really am. It can be a refuge, and it can be a really nice few moments in our otherwise busy days, filled with responsibilities, work, this, that, the other thing. And I'm very, very grateful for my hobby. Yeah. And it's given back to me what I put into it as well. I put in money, attention, physical space, time, and it's gifted me with a brand new group of friends so late in life, the ability to go to conventions and to meet creators and celebrities. Like last year, I got my picture taken with Captain Kirk, William Shatner. He's 92 years old, man. It was $140 altogether. Worth every penny, because it's a great memory. I made him laugh. You only get literally less than a minute with the guy. And I'm like, "Hi, Bill. I'm Eric." He's like, "Hello." He's very friendly, nice chap. And when the guy said cheese to take your picture, I said, "Id plebnista." And Bill was fun and laughed. He's like, "Hey, you remembered the words," this is from a famous episode of Star Trek. And Id plebnista, we the people. This is the Constitution. Very famous. The Omega Glory. They're from the original series. Our stop is coming. I better put on your hat. I better put on my hat. You can use your nose as a way to secure your hat while you pull it around your head. The Jamie Lannister, way. Get it? That was a very handy joke. Oh. And here we are, pulling into the station. It's taken us, 8 minutes. They've no slowdown zones. I'm grateful for that. And it's 5:12 a.m. and I'm going to walk 1.25 miles to the office. It takes about 22 to 24 minutes depending on my stride. And and then first thing I step into work and I brew a pot of coffee. Dell's coffee. That's right, I got some disco blend today. It's good stuff. Well, thank you so much for tuning in today, sharing some gratitude. Gratitude for me was the ladder that helped me climb out of the pit of despair and negative self-talk that all of us can inhabit sometimes. Every blessing that I write down, everything that I'm grateful for, is just another rung in this ladder that helps me climb out of the pit. And it gives you purpose, and it makes you see clearly, and life's a little better, You have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Think about turning on those notifications and subscribing. Would love to grow my little channel. Thank you so very much. God bless. Namaste. Good luck. Happy new comic book day, and we will see you later with more videos. Tune in at 3 p.m. today, where we have our comics coffee table, new release menu day. All right. Bye-bye.